Dun, 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 dun.
If I were not personally acquainted with MarVista Entertainment films at this point, I would think this film, maybe Secrets in the Water, would be suggesting something rather mythic, right? Maybe some creature lurking down below. Some like big thriller, sort of like underwater or something. Like what exactly is the secret buried? Or maybe someone just like put evidence of a crime or something. Who knows? Maybe that could be easily the case of this. Well, I haven't looked at the synopsis in detail. We're going to do that in a minute. But knowing MarVista Entertainment, this is going to be a much lower budget film, so they probably don't have the budget to go that way. It's probably going to be something, someone died and maybe was thrown under the water. Who knows? It's going to be a very realistic thriller, which is not necessarily, it's not to say that it's bad, but we'll see where this goes. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with this movie studio, welcome to your first introduction to MarVista Entertainment. I give a spiel all the time, because I'm probably sure some of you are like, save the speech. I've covered the studio extensively, but maybe some of you, this is again the first acquaintance. Well, they are mostly known for TV films, so they do a lot of stuff that they normally see like on Lifetime. They got a bunch of films like on streaming. You can watch a bunch of their stuff on Tubi, for example. Netflix has a few as well. They, again, are mostly known for TV films. From a different genres, of course, it's a good mixture. I mean, they do holiday films, especially Christmas movies. You're going to be getting a lot of those coming up, next couple months, I'm sure. They do family dramas, rom-coms, even a couple of films that are outside of that as well. But they're mostly known for doing romantic thrillers. I'm anticipating maybe this is going to go more in the romantic direction. Again, I haven't read the synopsis in detail. I will say, though, going in, I've made this point before, how many films do we need with secrets? Because this is probably the 6th or 7th film at this point that I've seen with some sort of suggestion of secrets in the title. We've had, I just looked at Secrets on Sorority Row. We've had Secrets in the Snow, Secrets in the Basement, Secrets in a Small Town, Secrets in the Snow, Hidden Family Secrets. There's just so many different secret movies, which is fine. And again, I like a good mystery. I like, darker stories and thrillers, but diversify your lineup a bit more in terms of titling. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the synopsis. This is according to IMDb. Inspired by a true story. When Mia's, or played by Alexis Jayde Burnett, body washed ashore, her mother Laura, played by Cerina Vincent, enlists the help of Mia's best friend Bailey, Emily Skinner, to figure out who killed her daughter. Together, they narrow down the suspects, but further investigation uncovers a new piece of evidence that changes everything. So like I said, someone buried in the water, essentially. So like a dead secret, but a secret that needs to be brought back to life again. They probably can't bring her back to life, but you know what I mean. Okay, it sounds interesting. Again, I like the component that's inspired by a true story. I do respect that. But again, that title, it's like you just need to alter it a bit. I will say, though, for those of you who are familiar with MarVista Entertainment content, you know where I'm going with this. This is the movie studio that, again, singles themselves out every single time, and not in a good way. They will constantly take their movie, which average length for a TV film about 90 minutes, boil it down to 3 for a trailer, and they will give you everything. It's kind of funny to talk about, but it's like still, it's a little off-putting. Like, not other movie studios have a sense to not do this, but this movie studio in particular, once or twice will be an exception, but for the majority of these films, especially their thrillers, they will spoil everything. They'll give you the twists, they'll give you the ending, they'll give you like, oh no, this is the bad villain, this is what happened. I'm anticipating nothing less here, but let's go ahead and take a look at Secrets in the Water. We're going to go ahead and watch this first, and we're going to talk about it more in my condensed reviews. I haven't paused watching the video together. Okay, without further ado, another Secrets movie. Here we go. Let's take a look. Yeah, let me get it ready. Okay. Ooh, beautiful paradise setting.
Laura.
I just wanted to drop this letter off for Mia.
It's from the art school in Paris.
When do you go?
The 1st of July. I thought we were going to spend the summer together.
Uh-oh. Tension.
Well, you're up early.
Well,
I wanted to finish this before I go.
Things happen in life.
Chinese takeout and bad reality
He's got to roll with
TV.
the punches.
You know it.
But again, I still imagine him very sad.
She's an hour and a half late.
That's not like Mia.
Mia! Where is she?
Hi, Sheriff Douglas.
Laura, what is it?
Let me through!
Hold on. Miss Sheldon, stop.
Well, the acting certainly works.
We're not gonna stop till we find Mia's killer.
Thank you, everyone, for coming to remember Mia.
Who's that guy? Who is he? How did he know Mia?
His name's Kaleo. He was Mia's boyfriend.
What else is Mia keeping from me?
Lots of
Do you know
secrets.
anyone who would have wanted to hurt Mia?
She told me there were some guys who teased her.
Let's
but
spill
I
out
don't
the
think
beans,
any of
'cause
those
you're the
guys
prime
would be crazy
suspect
enough
here.
to kill her.
Why are you so angry? Cleo doesn't know anything.
Yeah, I guess he fooled you too.
That's not fair.
What's not fair are those lies he told you.
Kaleo is dead.
Dear Miss Sheldon, I didn't mean to shoot her. I just wanted to scare her into staying with me.
The gun used to kill your daughter and Kaleo,
Was owned by Bailey's stepfather.
But Cleo left a suicide note.
which was forged with handwriting that matched Bailey's.
Like I said, this is normally stuff that you
Who said you
keep.
could use my phone?
I sensed it going this way, but this is normally stuff that you would keep
Watching her live
for
a
the
life I
movie?
could only dream of. It was a proposition I just couldn't resist. There were so many reasons why I should.
Here we go. We get the bad guy speech. We even get that too. I mean, for the film, it's like, yeah, that's a bit trite, but I would have preferred to save it for there. You know, just saying. I mean, it does, again, it operates as some of the mechanics I'm familiar with other films in this space, where it's like, oh, the boyfriend's the immediate suspect, the boyfriend that no one knew she had. But, you know, I did anticipate kind of the way it was going, because you can see the animosity played out at the beginning, like, oh, there's a bit of a rift here between, you know, friends, but it seems there's a bit more to it going in. Again, like I said, I would prefer to keep some things disclosed. I think the ending goes a bit too far with the details. I did not need to know everything. I would prefer to actually have some reason to watch the 90-minute cut. But now I kind of feel like, well, maybe I don't. Even though I have seen MarVista films, you know, that I've looked at in the past where the trailers have been spoiler-filled. And, you know, they've been enjoyable, even though I've known the ending going in. But it looks fine. I mean, yeah, I like the setting. It's very, it's standard filming in terms of what I've seen from MarVista. I mean, it has that quality to it, but it looks entertaining. What I was going to say, that just to get some clarity here, I love how she filmed the video too. Like, it's clearly me. I mean, wouldn't it make, if they had left it at that, it would have been fine. But it's like, they went further. They showed you who it was, and it was like, I didn't need to know right now. I would have preferred to wait. But I think it said at one point, yeah, okay, so I was right. It seems that there's some jealousy. You can see that obviously the imagery of like, oh, she has to watch as, you know, she knew obviously about the relationship, but it's centered over a guy being like, oh, you have what I can't. Maybe there's more to it, but still like, you have the life that I don't have, and I'm jealous of you. I have, again, usual mechanisms of some of these thrillers I have seen in the past, so I'm familiar with this type of plot structure, but it looks enjoyably, you know, filmed and, well, professionally done, actually. I just would have preferred if some things had been not revealed. What are your guys' thoughts about Secrets in the Water? Let me know down below. Don't forget all the stuff, like, subscribing, and sharing that bell until we get to watch more from MarVista in the future. Hopefully they learn a lesson at some point, even though it's kind of still funny to consider. Like, they still don't. I know Secrets are a point that happens to me. For now, thanks for watching this video. I love you guys. Don't forget to love, your fellow man. God bless and peace.